Alright guys, welcome back. Just bought a new motor. Been mugged off a little bit again. Don't worry about it, it's definitely not my fault. It's Grant's. Nah. We test drove and everything, but we didn't get over 40 mile an hour. So we didn't realise, but rear wheel bearings gone. It's got a DPF issue. Low power at like high speeds. I don't know if it's just these cars or not or what, but it does feel a little bit sluggish at high speeds. But yeah, it's a 320D 2008 basic spec, 6-speed. It's on 113,000. Nice car. Got the wheel bearing there when I bought it. It's dangerous as anything having a dodgy wheel bearing. I'll jack up in a minute and show you. Yeah, it's not a bad car. Hopefully get the wheel bearing sorted and DPF and that, and it should be sound and good to go. Pretty straight car. The guy did reverse into it after I bought it though, which was interesting. Luckily he didn't really mark it. But yeah, don't mind the wheels, they're quite nice. Got fog lights and everything, some damage and stuff. And I think the rear bumper must have been changed because it's got parking sensors and there's no button inside. But they must have changed it and then damaged it because there's that as well. But yeah, all the tyres are pretty good. Brakes seem alright. Stops and starter is just that. You want to hear the noise coming out of that thing. I'll jack it up now and show you. But apart from that, it's a pretty straight car. Oh, and there's parcel shelves broke, so that needs sorted as well. Things broken. Can't think of anything else. It was... No, that's pretty much it, wasn't it? Needs an MOT obviously just to make sure everything's sweet, but... Oh yeah, the sensor's broken, the oil thing, so I need to change that and then obviously give it a service. Yeah, it's a good little car. So what we'll do now is we'll jack it up to show you this wheel, then we'll get this bearing changed. Show you how to do that. But yeah. I've jacked it up, I'll just show you this. You see that? And if you grab by the bottom of the tyre and the top and just... Yeah, that's bad. I'll get behind it and show you, but definitely the wheel bearing. Just get this wheel off and get everything removed. We might gonna try and do it on the car so it's easier because there's so many different things holding it on and they'll probably never come off. But yeah. A racket, like you wanted to hear it. I was driving it. It's not meant to make that noise. Alright, we'll get this off. So these brake shoes have just been changed. By the way, the handbrake doesn't work, so they haven't adjusted properly, but you can see that's just been changed. The discs is brand new. The pads are the wrong size, but they are also new. There's a lip on them, there shouldn't be. And there's no way they didn't know about this. Look at the state of that, you can move it without the wheel on. But yeah, we've took all that apart. It's just literally all these bolts. It's just a brake job. I've got plenty of videos on how to take brakes off. But this is the more intense, well, a bit tricky a bit. Got to take this castle nut off. Just pry it back and take that nut off. Then we've got to smack the axle out. And hopefully we can get to the wheel bearing. We might have to pull this off, I'm not sure yet. It might be from the back side. Lovely. Oh my god, look at the state of it. That's just took us about 3 hours
7
or something.
hours.
Oh my god, look at how brown it is. Like so rotten in there. We could not get this removed. It'll stay at the end of it. I'll have to buy a new one. But I mean, yeah, was not fun.
Next thing is getting the circuit board.
Yeah, doesn't look terrible. Why did I just say that? Mush, look at the side of that. Why is it so bent like that?
Because it's probably riding on it for so long.
Look how hot it's got as well.
I'll have to cut it off.
Yeah. Right. We've got some contraption on the go at the minute, trying to get that bearing out. Hopefully shove out any second now. Alright guys, I can't remember where we got to yesterday, but it's raining now, so this isn't going to be fun. The wheel bearing's all removed and everything. I've cleaned up the surface. That's all sorted, ready to go. There's the old wheel bearing, got the new one there. Got some grease. Just need to press fit that in there, and we should be good to go. Alright, got the bearing in. Got this little setup going. I'm just going to tighten that up until it's spot on. Alright, we've got that all pushed in. Pretty straightforward, that one, not too bad. Nightmare getting them out is it's usually a lot easier getting it all back in, but got the circlip in. That's all sorted. Moves freely and all that. So that's good. Now we just need to push in the hub and then basically fit it all back together. And hopefully there's no more noise. Alright guys, sorry I got a bit carried away there. It's been raining and that, so. But we've got obviously the hub all back on, brake disc back on now. Just putting the caliper bracket on. But it's free, spins freely now. Everything seems spot on. Just probably gonna have to wait till tomorrow to either buy a new axle or fix it. So we'll see what happens there. This will all be back together, and literally all I need to do is pop the axle in, tighten it all down, and then put the wheel on. But I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty sure that should solve that issue. Then we just have to figure out all the other fucking problems with it. Hopefully not many, but we'll see. Alright, well, I fixed the end of that up, so it's not knackered anymore. But I was just going to put it in temporary because I bought a new one online, well, second-hand one. So I'm going to fit it temporary just so I can put it on the floor. But it will not go in that hole. So I think it's like swelled up or something with the heat. So it's expanded the metal or some shit, I don't know. But it won't go in, so looks like I'm going to have to wait till I get the new one to fit it back in. Hopefully the hub's alright. I have to replace that as well. Alright guys, I bought a new one of these. Exact one. Obviously that was the one that sent me that was wrong. It's my old one. I just did it off camera because it was raining. But I have fitted it now. If you can see. Wheels back on. Didn't have to change the hub, which is nice. So I'm going to take it for a spin, see if it's alright. Alright guys, I took it for a spin, it's spot on. There's no more issues with that anymore. So that's good. The axle's spot on now. We just adjusted the handbrake, sorting that out. And there was squeaking coming from here. So I've took the brakes apart and greased them all up. You can see a bit of the copper grease there. And the dust shield was broken at the bottom. It like came off. It's like a bolt that holds the dust shield in it. It just came off, so it was flapping. So I put a wash around it and bolt back in. And now it's solid again. So there's no rattling with that. Hopefully there's no brake squeal anymore. I imagine it was just that bracket though, the dust shield. We're just sorting out the handbrake now. Cal's just put on the caliper back on, tightening it up. So yeah, we'll get the handbrake sorted. Front right, calipers not squeaking anymore hopefully. And we should be good to go. Alright guys, we're back on this. Just sorting the DPF out again. Got this stuff here, DPF on car cleaner. Apparently it's pretty good. Just sprayed that full bottle into that hose there, that silver one that plugs into here. Just gonna wait 5 minutes and start up. Hopefully that should chuck loads of stuff out. Got the exhaust gas back pressure there, so we can keep an eye on it to make sure it goes down. So we'll see what happens in 5 minutes. Should get loads of foam out the exhaust as well. What's she saying?
20.
You've got to rev it to 3k revs and hold it there. 3k.
Can, it's 2.5.
Oh. Yeah, that's high. Oh shit! Mush! You want to see the stuff coming out the back? Fucking hell! The beamer's a bit covered like. The beamer's a bit covered like. Alright, we can see there's a bit of blue smoke and stuff. It wasn't smoking before, so it's clearly getting rid of all the toxins and that. I'll show you the graph. It's at 100 now. Got to get that to about 40. Probably go for a little spin quickly and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so it's been about a week since I used that DPF cleaner. And I've had 0 issues with the DPF since then. So it's clearly worked pretty well. I've had a couple issues with other things like, I think it's called an IBS switch on the battery. I bought a new one. And obviously the radio still needs fixing, so I'm going to get that sorted. But apart from that, it's been pretty good. But thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.